Have you ever wondered how masturbation affects the lives of elderly individuals? In this video, we'll take a deep dive into the physical, emotional, and psychological impacts of this intimate practice during later stages of life. While society often overlooks or stigmatizes conversations about sexuality in older adults, it's important to recognize that sexual well-being is an integral part of overall health. At any age, we'll explore the potential benefits of masturbation for seniors, including its positive effects on physical health, emotional well-being, and even quality of life, from improving circulation and sleep to reducing stress and promoting a sense of connection with one's body. Masturbation can play a vital role in maintaining a sense of vitality and self-esteem. In older adulthood along the way, we'll also debunk common myths and misconceptions surrounding senior sexual health, clearing up confusion about what's considered normal or healthy. Furthermore, we'll address some of the unique challenges older individuals may face in maintaining their sexual wellness, including physical limitations, changing hormonal levels, and the role of mental and emotional health. So whether you're seeking to enhance your own well-being or support a loved one on their journey to a fulfilling, balanced life, this video will provide valuable insights and practical advice. Stay with us until the end to learn how to navigate these aspects of aging with confidence, openness, and greater understanding as we grow older. The importance of maintaining our overall well-being, both physical and emotional, becomes increasingly evident. The later years of life bring about a host of changes. Our bodies slow down, our energy level fluctuate, and our emotional needs evolve. Yet one crucial aspect of well-being that often goes unspoken or overlooked in discussions about aging is sexuality, specifically the practice of masturbation, which many may see as unnecessary or even taboo for older adults. However, upon closer examination, it becomes clear that self-pleasure in later life holds significant meaning and offers numerous benefits that go beyond mere physical gratification. In this exploration, we will delve into how masturbation can impact the physical and emotional health of elderly individuals, debunk the myths surrounding pleasure and intimacy in old age, and reveal the reality of how this intimate act can enrich the lives of older adults, both positively and at times negatively. This conversation is especially pertinent for those navigating the second half of their lives, a time when the body is undergoing profound changes, and emotional and psychological perspectives are shifting, while many people associate sexual desire and self-pleasure with youth. The truth is that sexual energy and the desire for intimacy don't disappear with age. In fact, these desires remain alive and vibrant throughout one's life, and masturbation can serve as an important outlet for expressing this ongoing sexuality. This is not just about seeking pleasure for pleasure's sake, but about preserving a vital connection to oneself in a way that nourishes both the mind and the body. Masturbation is at its core a natural and healthy expression of human sexuality, irrespective of age. For older adults, it offers more than just physical release. It can play a crucial role in maintaining overall health and well-being. For instance, research shows that sexual activity, including self-pleasure, can help promote good circulation, relieve stress, improve sleep quality, and even boost the immune system. These benefits can be especially important as we age, when managing stress and maintaining physical health become essential to aging well. Moreover, engaging in regular sexual activity, including masturbation, can help older adults attain a sense of sexual function and arousal, which in turn supports a sense of vitality and personal empowerment. But the advantages of masturbation go beyond the physical, emotional well-being. In later life can be greatly enhanced by the practice of self-pleasure. Masturbation can provide moments of relaxation, stress, relief, and comfort, especially for those experiencing feelings of loneliness, isolation, or depression. It can offer a way for individuals to reconnect with their bodies and enjoy an intimate personal experience that fosters self-esteem and a positive body image as people age. They may experience feelings of invisibility or reduced self-worth, particularly when societal standards often marginalize older adult sexual desires. Masturbation then becomes an act of self-affirmation, a way to reclaim one's sexuality and to preserve a sense of autonomy and self-love. Furthermore, the physical changes associated with aging, such as hormonal shifts, reduced libido, erectile dysfunction or vaginal dryness, can complicate sexual experiences for some individuals. These changes may cause some older adults to feel disconnected from their sexual identity or ashamed of their desires. However, the reality is that these issues are often manageable through lifestyle changes, medical interventions or adjustments in technique using lubricants or taking medications to address physical discomfort can help maintain a fulfilling sexual experience. The key is to recognize that while aging can present challenges, it doesn't eliminate the possibility for sexual pleasure or intimacy, including masturbation. Unfortunately, despite the clear benefits, there are persistent myths and stigmas surrounding the topic of sex and older adulthood. Society has long upheld the idea that sexual desire diminishes with age, which can lead to embarrassment, shame, or feelings of inadequacy for older individuals who continue to seek out and engage in intimate practices. Masturbation in older adulthood then is not merely about physical pleasure, it's about self-discovery, empowerment, and reclaiming ownership of the body. It reminds that regardless of age, our capacity for joy, intimacy, and self-love never fades. Yet we must always balance this with the understanding that our emotional well-being is deeply intertwined with the relationships we foster throughout life. True fulfillment comes not only from knowing oneself, but also from being known by others as we age. The bonds of love and connection, whether through friendship, family, or companionship, remain as vital as ever. They remind us that while self-pleasure is a beautiful, life-affirming act, the human heart thrives most in the presence of love, connection, and shared joy. In our view, masturbation can serve as a valuable tool for self-care, healing, and nurturing a positive relationship with our bodies as we age. It offers a safe, accessible space for older individuals to continue experiencing pleasure, intimacy, and bodily autonomy on their own terms. However, like any aspect of self-care, balance is essential. Masturbation should be integrated into a broader, more holistic approach to health that includes maintaining social connections, emotional well-being, and physical fitness. When approached with mindfulness and moderation, it allows older individuals to benefit from its many positive effects without the risk of falling into patterns that may lead to emotional withdrawal, physical discomfort, or neglect of other important aspects of life. Medical research consistently shows that when practiced in moderation, masturbation is not only safe for older adults, but it can also offer a range of physical and emotional benefits, from improving mood and sleep to reducing stress and maintaining sexual health. Self-stimulation can contribute positively to overall well-being. That said, like any habitual activity, when it becomes excessive, it may lead to unintended physical, emotional, and social challenges. Excessive masturbation, particularly if it becomes compulsive, can be detrimental to an individual's quality of life. One of the most frequently mentioned concerns in medical literature is the potential for physical and mental fatigue that can result from frequent self-stimulation as we age. Our bodies naturally have fewer energy reserves, and activities that demand a significant physical or emotional investment can leave us feeling drained. Overindulgence in masturbation can lead to feelings of lethargy and exhaustion, making it more difficult to remain engaged in other vital activities, such as maintaining an active lifestyle. socializing, or pursuing hobbies that foster cognitive and emotional health. This is especially concerning because staying physically active is crucial for preserving mobility, balance, and cardiovascular health. In later years, the notion that older adults are not interested in or deserving of sexual satisfaction is both outdated and harmful. Such stereotypes not only limit conversations around sexual health for seniors, but also discourage them from pursuing activities that could enhance their quality of life. In truth, older adults, like people of any age, deserve to experience pleasure, intimacy, and connection, both with others and with themselves. The stigma surrounding masturbation in older age may also be exacerbated by a lack of open dialogue about the topic. Many cultures tend to shy away from discussing sexuality, especially when it involves older adults, leading to a sense of isolation or shame for those who continue to desire sexual expression. This silence can prevent older individuals from seeking the information, support, or medical care they need to maintain their sexual health and well-being. While the positive aspects of masturbation for older adults are clear, it's also important to recognize that, like any activity, it can have potential drawbacks if not approached with care, for instance, excessive or compulsive masturbation, especially if it interferes with daily responsibilities. Relationships or emotional well-being could be a sign of underlying issues, such as emotional distress, loneliness, or even addiction. In these cases, it may be necessary to seek support from a healthcare professional or therapist who can help address the root causes of these behaviors and provide strategies for healthier sexual expression. Balance and moderation are key, he has. With any aspect of life, we challenge the stereotypes and misconceptions about sexuality and masturbation. In older age, sexuality is an inherent part of the human experience, and self-pleasure is a natural, healthy way to nurture that part of ourselves. Regardless of age for older adults, masturbation can offer both physical and emotional benefits, helping to maintain a sense of connection to one's body, mind, and overall well-being. The act of masturbation in older age is not just about pleasure for pleasure's sake. It's a way for individuals to affirm their worth, maintain their health, and continue to cultivate a meaningful relationship with themselves. The essence of masturbation, which at its core is a deeply personal and natural act. It serves as a means for individuals to connect with their bodies, alleviate stress, and experience pleasure. For many, it becomes a way to relax, unwind, and find comfort in moments of solitude. In certain contexts, it can even be an expression of independence and self-sufficiency, especially in later years when other aspects of life may feel increasingly out of control. In youth, masturbation often carries the weight of curiosity, experimentation, and societal expectations. It is tied to the process of discovery, both of one's body and of the emerging sense of sexual identity. But as we move into older age, the significance of this act transforms, no longer driven by the same impulses for performance or experimentation. Masturbation evolves into something more meaningful, a private moment of comfort, a ritual of self-fulfillment, and a deeply personal act of self-discovery. It becomes less about seeking external validation or trying to meet standards of beauty, ability, or stamina, and more about being in control of one's own pleasure. It's a sacred space where, free from outside demands, one can simply be with aging. The body undergoes natural changes that can influence sexual desire and function. Hormonal shifts, particularly the decline in levels of testosterone and estrogen, may lead to a decrease in sexual drive and frequency of desire. This can sometimes lead people to believe that their sexual lives are over, but this misconception overlooks a crucial truth. While the frequency or intensity of desire might lessen, the capacity for pleasure remains very much intact. In fact, masturbation may assume even greater importance later in life, providing an opportunity to explore and adapt to the changing needs and sensations of the body. One of the beautiful things about masturbation in older age is the freedom it offers to explore sexuality without the burden of societal pressures often associated with partnered sex. During youth and middle age, sexual experiences are often fraught with expectations about performance, physical appearance, frequency, and even the ability to satisfy a partner. But as the years pass, these pressures tend to dissipate, allowing for a more intimate, personal eye connection with oneself. Here the act of masturbation becomes less about measuring up to external standards and more about indulging in one's own pleasure and comfort. For many older adults, masturbation becomes a liberating experience, a private sanctuary where they can explore their needs and desires without fear of judgment or rejection. It allows individuals to reconnect with their bodies in a meaningful way, to stay attuned to their physical sensations, and to maintain a sense of sexual agency and vitality on their own terms. The freedom to explore one's pleasure without the complications of external expectations creates a profound sense of liberation, enhancing both emotional and physical well-being. It is a way to foster a continued sense of connection to one's body, even as it changes. It is a practice that transcends age, evolving from a form of curiosity and experimentation in youth to a source of comfort, that empowerment and intimacy in older age. Engaging in masturbation in later life can provide a sense of autonomy and control over one's body that can be incredibly empowering. As we age, we often face the reality of losing some degree of independence, whether due to health complications, reduced mobility, or the need for assistance with daily tasks. In this context, the ability to engage in self-pleasure can be an affirming reminder that we still retain ownership over certain aspects of our bodies and lives. It reinforces the idea that no matter how much other things may change, we still have the capacity to experience and enjoy intimate moments and physical pleasure. This sense of control and self-reliance can be deeply reassuring, especially for those who may feel their autonomy is diminished in other areas of life. By embracing and celebrating this ability, older adults can continue to feel empowered and confident in their bodies, which can significantly contribute to an enhanced sense of self-worth and overall well-being. We believe that societal attitudes around sexual pleasure and aging need a serious re-evaluation. Too often associate sexual desire and pleasure with youth, perpetuating the harmful idea that these experiences are only for the young or the physically fit. This mindset marginalizes older adults, making them feel that their sexual desires are no longer valid or acceptable simply because they've reached a certain age. This belief not only perpetuates feelings of shame and guilt, but also undermines the fundamental human right to experience joy, intimacy, and connection throughout life. We must challenge this outdated narrative, shifting the conversation toward a more inclusive understanding of sexual health that recognizes the ongoing importance of self-pleasure and intimate connection at every stage of life. It is essential to acknowledge that sexual pleasure does not have an expiration date, and that older adults are just as entitled to experience the physical, emotional, and psychological benefit of sexual activity as anyone else. By normalizing the idea of masturbation and sexual well-being in older age, we can help dismantle the stigma that often surrounds these natural desires. This shift can encourage older individuals to embrace their bodies, explore their needs, and engage in intimate experiences without fear of judgment or societal backlash. In doing so, we foster a culture of acceptance and inclusivity, where the pleasures of life are not limited by age, and where individuals feel empowered to maintain and nurture their sexual health and well-being. As they grow older, regular self-pleasure helps maintain healthy circulation and tissue function, which are critical for preserving sexual health and pleasure. In later years, emotionally, it can provide relief from stress, promote a positive mood, and offer a sense of comfort and relaxation in the face of aging-related challenges. Additionally, masturbation fosters a sense of autonomy, reinforcing the idea that control over one's body and pleasure can remain intact. Regardless of other changes in life, there is something undeniably beautiful and profoundly human about the act of self-pleasure in old age. It speaks to the resilience of the human spirit and the enduring desire to find joy in connection with oneself. Even as we navigate life's many challenges, it is a reminder that pleasure in all its forms is not a gift reserved only for the young, but something that transcends age, evolving with us. As we grow in this way, it serves as a testament to our ability to continue seeking out fulfillment, intimacy, and self-compassion. No matter the stage of life we are in, masturbation is a lifelong pursuit that holds the potential for comfort, healing, and happiness. As we begin to rethink what it means to age and how we perceive the changes that come with growing older, we must also reconsider the way we approach and discuss sexuality. Masturbation, far from being a frivolous or shameful activity, is an integral part of both physical and emotional health. It allows us to stay in tune with our bodies, to celebrate our capacity for pleasure, and to find solace in moments of intimate connection with ourselves. In this way, we can view masturbation not merely as a physical act, but as a form of self-care, a practice that honors the body and all that it continues to offer, regardless of age. Whether or not one chooses to engage in self-pleasure during later years is a deeply personal decision, and we should respect and honor each individual's choices. But by opening up this conversation, we create a space for older individuals to feel empowered in their decisions. We allow them to reclaim their right to pleasure, to embrace their bodies with love, compassion, and acceptance. Pleasure doesn't have an expiration date. Rather, it simply evolves just as we do as we age. Our needs and desires shift, but the human capacity for joy, connection, and self-expression remains ever present. When we delve deeper into the impact of masturbation on elderly individuals, it becomes clear that the physical and psychological benefits it offers are both profound and valuable. One of the most immediate physical benefits experienced by older adults through regular self-pleasure is relief from tension and discomfort, which can significantly contribute to improved sleep quality, a crucial factor for maintaining overall health and well-being. In later years, sleep is essential for the body's ability to heal, restore energy, and regulate emotions as we age. These restorative processes become even more vital for many older adults. The soothing release that comes with self-pleasure can make the difference between restless nights and the deep restorative sleep necessary for maintaining vitality, mental clarity, and emotional balance. In this way, masturbation can be seen not just as a means of physical pleasure, but as a critical aspect of health and well-being. Engaging in masturbation may also help older adults maintain a sense of agency and connection to their bodies, fostering a deeper sense of comfort in their own skin. The experience of pleasure can counteract feelings of isolation or physical discomfort that sometimes accompany aging, helping to affirm a sense of vitality and personal worth. It encourages us to view our bodies not merely as aging vessels, but as capable and deserving of joy, well-being, and connection. Beyond its physical aspects, masturbation holds profound psychological benefits that are often underappreciated, particularly in the context of aging. One of the most overlooked yet deeply empowering elements of self-pleasure is its ability to foster self-awareness and self-knowledge. Through the act of masturbation, individuals can cultivate a more intimate understanding of their bodies and desires, a personal journey that transcends age but becomes especially significant as people grow older in an aging body, where control often seems to slip away due to illness, reduced physical capabilities, or societal views that equate aging with decline. Masturbation offers a deeply personal means of reclaiming control. It becomes a way for older adults to reconnect with themselves physically and emotionally, reaffirming that their capacity for pleasure remains intact, despite the inevitable changes that come with age. For many older adults, their relationship with their bodies becomes fraught with frustration, as physical limitations or health challenges take center stage over time. This can erode self-esteem and foster a sense of detachment from one's body, which may no longer seem like a source of pride or vitality. However, masturbation offers an opportunity to reverse that narrative. It allows individuals to rediscover their bodies as sources of pleasure rather than pain or limitation. In this deeply personal act, the body becomes a site of empowerment, a reminder of one's inherent worth and capacity to experience joy. This shift in perception is transformative, as it reinforces self-worth and helps older adults to reframe how they see themselves, not only in relation to their physical form, but in the world at large. Aging doesn't have to mean surrendering one's claim to pleasure, and masturbation can serve as a powerful, tangible reminder of this truth. The body remains capable of providing comfort, joy, and affirmation, despite the societal narrative that often diminishes the elderly. Yet, like any activity that brings pleasure, balance is essential. While masturbation offers numerous psychological and emotional benefits, it's important to approach it with care, especially in older age. Excessive or compulsive masturbation, while not inherently harmful, can lead to unintended physical consequences. For instance, overstimulation of the genital nerves can result in temporary hypersensitivity, which may reduce the ability to feel pleasure at previous levels. As a result, individuals may find themselves needing more intense stimulation to achieve satisfaction, which can create a cycle of frustration and anxiety. What once brought comfort may, in excess, lead to a diminishing return, undermining the sense of empowerment and control that self-pleasure once offered. However, the deeper impact of excessive masturbation often extends far beyond the physical. Emotionally, masturbation can sometimes evolve into a form of escape, particularly in later life, when the emotional complexities of aging, such as loneliness, anxiety, or depression, become more pronounced. In our experience, many older individuals turn to masturbation as a temporary reprieve from these feelings, a way to soothe the discomfort and find a fleeting sense of comfort. While this can offer a much-needed release in the moment, it becomes problematic when it becomes the primary or only source of emotional relief. In such cases, masturbation can inadvertently reinforce a cycle of isolation, drawing individuals away from seeking the companionship, affection, and emotional support that are equally important for well-being. Social isolation is already a pressing issue for many elderly individuals, as family connections may weaken and social circles shrink. It becomes all too easy to retreat into solitude when masturbation becomes the main source of emotional comfort. It can deepen that sense of isolation, making it more difficult for individuals to reach out for meaningful connection. The act of turning inward for pleasure and relief, while initially empowering, may ultimately prevent them from seeking the deeper emotional fulfillment that only human relationships can provide. The truth is, the need for connection, whether physical, emotional, or social, remains as strong in older adults as it does in youth. Masturbation can play a vital role in maintaining a connection with one's own body, but it should never replace the equally vital connections with others. After all, humans are social beings by nature, and no matter our age, we thrive on the bonds of love, support and affection that only other people can provide. Yes, it is a means of fostering self-love and self-knowledge, and it can be a powerful tool for reclaiming autonomy over the body, but it is also essential to maintain balance, ensuring that this practice coexists with a commitment to emotional, social, and physical well-being. For many, masturbation may offer a sense of joy and empowerment that becomes a source of pride, reinforcing their sense of identity and worth. But it's equally important to nurture relationships, seek companionship, and remain open to the emotional richness that comes from connecting with others. If masturbation becomes a dominant focus, it can diminish motivation to participate in these essential activities, potentially accelerating the decline line of overall physical health. In addition to physical health concerns, studies have also highlighted the social and interpersonal impacts of excessive masturbation, particularly for older individuals who are in romantic relationships. For those who live alone, masturbation can be an important means of fulfilling sexual needs and maintaining a sense of intimacy. However, for individuals in relationships, frequent self-stimulation may disrupt the balance of shared intimacy with a partner. When masturbation becomes overly frequent, it can replace or diminish the desire for sexual or emotional closeness with a partner, which may lead to feelings of distance or disconnection in the relationship. This growing physical and emotional gap between partners can make it more challenging to maintain a healthy, fulfilling relationship, particularly as we age and shared companionship becomes even more vital to emotional well-being. Ultimately, balance is key. While masturbation can be a personal and positive form of self-care, it should not overshadow or replace the meaningful connections we cultivate with others, especially in later life. Intimacy and physical touch with a partner are essential elements of a fulfilling relationship, and they should be nurtured alongside personal forms of self-pleasure by practicing mindfulness, moderation, and self-awareness. Older individuals can enjoy the benefits of masturbation while continuing to foster meaningful relationships and maintain their overall health and well-being. Research consistently demonstrates that when practiced in moderation, masturbation can have significant health benefits for older adults. It can boost mood, alleviate stress, and promote better sleep, all of which are essential as we age. Engaging in self-pleasure helps maintain a healthy level of sexual energy and contributes to the natural functioning of our sexual organs. Furthermore, it can improve blood circulation, support pelvic health, and even reduce the risk of prostate issues for men, and enhance vaginal health for women. Masturbation can also help to improve body awareness, self-esteem, and overall emotional well-being by engaging in an activity that allows us to connect with our own bodies and experience pleasure. We affirm that our sexuality is a natural and healthy part of who we are at any age. For many older individuals, maintaining this sense of bodily autonomy and sexual pleasure can contribute to a greater sense of empowerment and confidence in their bodies, helping them to embrace the aging process without shame or discomfort. Regular physical activity is key to maintaining mobility, strength, and cardiovascular health. As we age, studies consistently show that engaging in activities such as walking, strength training, or cardiovascular exercise can prevent falls, improve balance, and enhance mental clarity. However, when masturbation becomes excessive, it may reduce motivation to engage in these crucial activities. The result, a decline in physical health, mobility, and overall quality of life, which is something we must consider as we age for older individuals in relationships. The role of masturbation can be more complex. While many seniors live alone and may rely on masturbation as a means of fulfilling their sexual needs, those in relationships can face challenges if masturbation becomes excessive. In these cases, frequent self-pleasure may interfere with shared intimacy between partners instead of fostering closeness. it can inadvertently create emotional distance, reducing the desire for physical touch and emotional connection in the relationship. In later life, intimacy with a partner is often seen as an essential component of emotional health. Couples often rely on physical touch, affection, and shared experiences to nurture their bond, and these elements can contribute to long-term happiness and emotional security. If masturbation becomes a substitute for this shared intimacy, it may lead to feelings of alienation, dissatisfaction, and even resentment within the relationship. The emotional and psychological effects of excessive masturbation can be particularly complex, especially for individuals who grew up in more conservative or religious environments where sexuality was often stigmatized or repressed. For many older adults, engaging in masturbation may trigger feelings of guilt, shame, or embarrassment. These emotions can stem from internalized beliefs or cultural messages that equate sexual pleasure with something sinful or immoral. Such feelings can create significant emotional turmoil and may contribute to anxiety, low self-esteem, or even depression. It's important to recognize that sexuality is a natural part of life at any age. There is no inherent shame in seeking pleasure, whether alone or with a partner. For individuals who struggle with feelings of guilt or shame around sexuality, it may be helpful to explore these emotions through therapy or counseling. A therapist can help individuals untangle complex emotions related to sexuality and develop a healthier, more balanced attitude towards self-pleasure and intimacy. Talking through these issues with a professional or trusted loved one can lead to greater emotional clarity and self-acceptance. It is essential to address these underlying emotional issues rather than allowing them to dictate our behaviors. Therapy or support groups can help older adults manage feelings of loneliness, guilt, or isolation in healthier ways, fostering greater engagement with life and ultimately leading to more fulfilling relationships. In conclusion, masturbation in old age can be a deeply fulfilling and beneficial aspect of life, contributing to both physical and emotional well-being when practiced in moderation and within a balanced lifestyle that includes social engagement, physical activity, and emotional health. It can enhance our quality of life as we grow older. However, it's important to be mindful of the risks associated with excessive or compulsive masturbation, which can negatively impact physical, emotional, and relational health. We hope this video has given you valuable insights into the role of masturbation in later life. What have you learned from this discussion, and how will you apply these ideas to your own life or the life of someone you care about? We'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments below. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up, share it with others, and subscribe to our channel. Your support allows us to continue bringing thoughtful, educational content to help improve well-being for people of all ages. Music.